Hello guys, welcome to my channel, welcome to Son of Stars. So today we're going to look at your true love. This video is actually going to be, first of all, it's my first video, so if I'm a little bit like awkward, that's because it's my first video. But I wanted to say that this video is going to have, I think, 3 parts, because it's almost like a continuation of a story. So we're starting today finding out who your true love actually is, what this person is like, what they are like, what are their characteristics, you know. Then we're going to look at where they are at currently in life, like what is going on in their life right now. And then we're getting into the very interesting question. We're going to be a little bit nosy and we're finding out why they will fall in love with you. So again, today it's going to be about what are they like, what is their personality like, what is their soul like, what are their characteristics, where are they at in life currently, and why they will fall in love with you. So we're touching upon why they will fall in love with you a little bit in this video, but there will also be a second part where we will fully dive into why they will fall in love with you, basically why you are the one for them in their eyes. So we're going to dive very deep into that question. We're also going to find out why the universe is bringing you two together, like what is the reason behind both of you coming together, why this person is your true love, and what kind of like energy is going to come into your life once you are in a relationship with that person. So this is what you're going to see in part 2 and part 3, but again, today will be part 1. So without rambling, let's get into your reading. So in the next clip you can choose between pie number 1, pie number 2, pie number 3, and pie number 4, or you choose like a seashell, because I also picked a few beautiful seashells, so you can choose either based on the number or you can choose based on the seashell. What I like to do is I like to kind of like close my eyes and just find out if I feel a number, like if I feel the 2 or the 3 or the 4, you know, because that's basically when you calm down and just have like a calm moment. That's usually when your intuition can kick in, and that's when you will kind of like hear or feel very drawn to a specific number. So I hope you like this reading. Again, if you want to find out about all these questions, really diving deep into what your true love is about and what your love story is about, then I would highly suggest also watching part number 2 and part number 3, which are about to come. You can find the timestamps down below, and I would say let's get right into your reading. Hello my beautiful pie number 1, you chose this beautiful seashell here, and we're going to look at the cards. So let's see what it is about. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. That means I feel this energy of your, well, first of all, it's an earth sign, so your true love will probably be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But what I feel with this energy here is that this person is very hardworking. So this person knows when to invest money and when to save money. So this person is very smart when it comes to their money. It's very important for them to be secure, to have like a secure foundation when it comes to money. They're probably also, I feel this energy here of like them being maybe into investing into property, investing into land. So they definitely think long term. They think about what they're going to give their children, you know. Earth energy is all about the security and the foundation, and also again very hardworking. This person is very hardworking. This person knows when to invest. They are also very smart when it comes to investments. So they're definitely about providing anything to you, or providing everything to you, making sure that you are secure. They will also pay for all the bills. They will make sure that you will live in a nice house, that you will have enough money, you know. So for them it's very important to have like a good life, in a sense where, let's say, you know, they do work hard to have some sort of luxury. So this person usually Earth people, or this King of Pentacles or this Queen of Pentacles, depending on what you like, female, male. This person definitely wants to live the good life, which means they would have to have money to live the good life. They're all about the best wine, the best house, investing into like properties and all of that can make money later on. So they're definitely very, very smart when it comes to their money. They want to make sure that all the bills are paid, that you're good. And again, they also like the best wine. They like the best wine. They like the best furniture. They just want to live a good life, you know, and that's why they do work a lot. They do make choices that will secure them in the future, is what I'm feeling here. I also feel like they will probably never want you to pay the bills, so they would never want you to like pay the, or they would never want you to pay when you are going to dates or something like that. They would probably want to pay everything. But let's see what else we have here. I also chose some archetype cards, so let's see what this is about. First of all, we have Midas. Midas or Miser. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delights in sharing life's riches. I told you. So this person is probably also into how to become a millionaire or how to become rich, you know. They might even be rich, who knows, because with the entrepreneurial energy, I already knew that they are into like investing into like businesses, investing into things that might grow big money later on. They might also have their own business, or they're working on being their own boss. Even if they don't have their own business, they like to be in a high position in the company, because that makes more money and that's what they want. And sharing life's riches, again, they want to live the luxurious life with their woman or with their man. They want to live in the beautiful house and go to very fancy hotels and to very beautiful vacations. So they're definitely about that. We also have the Servant here, which says delights in serving others with a free and loving heart. So with that energy here, I feel that this person isn't afraid to put in work. So they will not be afraid to put in work when it comes to you. So they will show you probably with like gifts, or with like taking you out on very beautiful dates, or getting like a very expensive wine. That's how they will show you that they really care about you. With the Servant energy, their love language is probably acts of services. That's how they show you that they love you. They do everything for you. They might even cook for you, is what I'm picking up here with the King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles is not always about only the luxurious life, but sometimes it's also about being very down to earth. So King and Queen of Pentacles, this earth energy can also be about being health conscious and being all about like being in nature and, you know, eating fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So they could also be going into that direction. If you are into that, that's exactly what your man or your woman is going to be like. But overall, I feel this energy here that they are not afraid to work hard for what they want. And I also feel here that they probably, even when you meet this person and this person is in a big position or they have their own company, before they owned their own company, they were serving a lot of other people. So I feel like they came up to become a big person, but they also know what it's like to work for your money. So they wouldn't be stuck up thinking that they are the best and the shit and all of that. They would know like where they come from. I feel this I keep hearing this song from 𝑗_lo, used to have a little, now I have a lot, and I know where I came from, is what I'm feeling here. So I feel like they grew up in a family where they had to work a lot to make money, but they're coming up to become, you know, even the provider for their own family and also for you. We also have the Trickster here. It says transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So with the Trickster energy, I feel here they're very freaking smart. Again, with the Trickster energy, I feel like they know how to make money that is very unconventional, that other people don't know of, is what I'm feeling here. They know how to make their money grow with, again, very unconventional ideas. things that people usually don't do. And with the trickster energy, I also feel like you will never get bored with that person. This person will always they will always kind of like surprise you with little things. Again, this could be gifts, but this could also be with their behavior, you know, because I feel like they're probably very caring and you don't know, or you haven't been in that position where somebody's so caring towards you. And that's why they come off to you as like, wow, this person always surprises me. Again, with the trickster, I feel they are extremely clever, and they know how to make things work. I also feel like they are, because this looks very much like a magician, right? So they are probably into manifestation and all of that, but also very practical. They're not only about like journaling and stuff like that, but they're also about working hard for it and literally like investing money into something to make it grow. So let's see what else we are going to find out about that person. What is this person like? True love of pie number 1. True love of pie number 1. What is this person like? Let's see. What are they like? They could also be a little bit mysterious. Like when you guys are not together, you're probably wondering what the heck is he or she doing? Because with the trickster, I feel like they do things. Interesting. Look, we have the Justice card here. Because I wanted to say they do things behind curtains, like they don't always tell everybody about their plans, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know, performing miracles. It's like this person knows how to make their life is very unconventional. The way that they live is according to what they always wanted, but it will look very like interesting to other people or to the people outside, because they do manifest, they do perform miracles in a sense where, wow, I never thought this would work out, or wow, I never thought you could make money with that, you know. With the Justice card here, I feel this person is a very fair person. This person is how can I say that? They are very invested. As much as they are invested into their business and into like working hard, they're also very invested in a relationship. So they are, again, they will take care of you in a sense where they probably will cook for you, or they will make sure that you don't have to pay for something, or when you say, oh, I want to get something, they will buy it for you. They will not let you buy it for yourself. With the Justice card, this person is very fair. They're always trying to make the right decision to the point where everybody's happy. So I feel like they're also very relationship oriented. But also I feel like they have like other business people, like they have partnerships, business partnerships that they are taking care of as well. With the Knight of Swords, I feel here they are a fast actor. So when they see an opportunity, they're almost like an opportunist. When they see, oh, there's an opportunity to grow money, or there's an opportunity to meet a new business partner. This is very business oriented here. So I feel like they are very hardworking. They're probably working right now to, you know, make sure that their future is going to look amazing, and that they can live the luxurious life that they want to live with you. So they're definitely about like catching things. Like even when they see you, they will see you and they will think, I want to catch her, I want her to be my partner. The funny thing here is I feel like you will not only be in a relationship, but you will also build something together. Because if you are entrepreneurial, if you also feel like you want to build something on your own, or if you always thought about, I want to build my own house, or I want to open a hotel and stuff like that, this is exactly the energy that is matching with your twin flame, with your soulmate. This person has the same energy as you, so I feel like they will also be very interested in you, because there's also something about you that shows them that you are very smart when it comes to business choices, or that's what you're growing into. Like when you meet this person, you will be on top of your game when it comes to your money, and when it comes to like investing in certain opportunities, or in certain areas where money can grow, you know, or where you can grow as an entrepreneur, you know. Because I feel like they will they will also want to build something with you. Like they would be interested in building something with you. They would probably also share, like when you get to know each other, they will also share what plans they have, you know. With the Ace of Wands, I feel here this person is a visionary. This person thinks about the future. This person thinks about, where do I want to be in life? They could also think about relocating. So there might be a possibility that this person is not living in your country, or you want to relocate, but I feel like they might think about relocating somewhere else, or maybe both of you want to retire in a different country, right? That's something that I'm feeling here. With the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands tells me that it's like they're very decisive. Do you say that? So when they make a decision, they go for that decision. So they're not the person who is indecisive. When they know they want to do something, they go for it. You know, there's something about like when they feel like, oh, I feel a spark, or I feel like this might be something cool, you know, that's what they're going to do. So they're like a very fast actor. They're very fast with their actions here. What are they like? Let's see. What is this person like? Ace of Pentacles, yeah. They're all about opportunities to grow money, to be honest. I feel like right now they're very business oriented. They're very oriented. They want to make sure that you guys have the best life possible. And that's why they are very business minded right now. And I just feel this energy here that they always come up with new ideas. They always come up with new ideas. They always come up with, I feel like this is like, these are the gifts that they will give you. I feel like it's important for them that they can provide gifts for you, that they can provide what you ask for. Let's see. So now we're going to look at what they're currently going through in life. Probably a lot of business, but let's see. What are they going through in life? With the Queen of Swords, they definitely have to be very focused right now. They have like a vision. They have to be very focused with that vision. They're putting all their energy with that one vision that they have here. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling here that they are currently going through some sort of difficulty, but that is actually, it's almost like something is changing in their life. Something is coming to an end. This could be that they are breaking up with somebody, or there's some sort of like difficulty that they're going through, some fights, some disagreements that they have with other people. Because I feel like they have been betrayed by somebody, or they have been like catching like a friend who's not a friend, you know, or they have been in a relationship where something went wrong. So I feel like they have been betrayed recently, and right now they're very like, if you don't bring change into my life, if you don't bring into my life what I'm looking for, I don't want to deal with you. So they're really cutting off a lot of people right now. This person's cutting off a lot of people. I feel like they're cutting off a friend that they used to have, because I feel like it's almost like, do you know what I'm picking up here is, I feel like this person has so much potential to become rich or to become an entrepreneur, that they do have friends in their circle that are not as loyal as they thought, but they already found out. So they already found out people talking behind their back. They already found out that somebody wants to steal their, like, maybe like their idea or something. Because I feel like somebody has, it's like there has been somebody in this person's life that was trying to prevent an idea from, you know, working out. So almost like they have been distracted by other people, and then they couldn't focus on what they truly want to do. So what I feel here is they have been, they have been betrayed by a friend or by a family member, whatever. And they're currently going through this energy of like, I'm cutting you off. I have a vision in my life. And it's like, there's like a big change, because somebody that they thought they could trust, they cannot trust anymore. So they do feel weird. They do feel like they are in a transition phase. where things are just changing, but they are very clear about what they want. I keep feeling this energy. They know what they want. So when they see you, they know that they want you. When they see, for example, somebody else becoming a millionaire, they know that they want to get there, you know. I just feel like they have been distracted by other people, or some people try to sabotage them, because there's like a lot of potential in this person, that your true love is almost like they're inside of their soul. They're already a winner. I feel this energy. They are already a winner. They are already, like, even if they are not there yet, people see that this person will succeed. People see that this person will make it, you know. Like everything that they touch, we have the Midas touch, I think it was like turning things into gold or something here. Yeah, ability to turn anything to gold. So they have ideas that could literally, like, you know, turn into gold. And I feel like they have been sharing with other people, like, hey, that's my idea. Do you want to do this with me? And some people have been talking behind this person's back, and they found out, you know. So they're cutting off people right now to be focused upon what they truly want. Now, now we're looking at why they're going to fall in love with you again. There is a part 2 that I'm going to post very soon. Maybe it's already up. Maybe you come from part 2 to this one. But we're going to touch upon what is going to make them fall in love with you. But again, there's a part 2, and in part 2 we're literally asking your spirit guides, you know, we're literally asking why you are the one for this person in their eyes. So this is going to be a very, very deep reading. This is just like getting to know your true love. What are they like? What is going on in their lives? So let's see why they're going to fall in love with you. I feel like they will have like a lot of, how do you call it, impressions? So they will feel a lot when they see you. They will feel a lot. There might also be like a lot going on in their life when they meet you. Let's see. We have the High Priestess here. So I feel like you have a very mysterious aura. They're going to fall in love with you because I feel like you're not an open book. You are a very closed book. Like, you know, when you meet this person, there's something about you. They feel like they want to figure you out. They want to know, what are you about? What is it about you? It's almost like they see that there's something special about you, and they want to find out, what is it about? They want to find out like your secrets. Because I feel like they are very into things that are mysterious, because they are very unconventional themselves. So they are very unconventional. They really like things that are not the norm. So they would also go for a woman or for a man that is very different. So I feel like there's an aura around you that is very mysterious, as if there's something inside of your soul. And I feel like they want to get to know your soul, because both of your souls are pulling to each other. And it's like also subconsciously they know there's something about you, and it's just like they're mesmerized almost. Let's see, why are they going to fall in love with you? Why are they going to fall in love with you? Let's see. Okay. We have the Temperance card here. Yeah, there's like an angelic aura around you. You are very pure. So when they meet you, it will feel different. It will feel different with you, to the point where I feel like you are very light. Your energy is very light, and you have like an angelic aura. Like there's something pure about you. There's something pure about you. You're probably also who cleanses a lot, who does yoga, who does meditation, or something along those lines. There's something about you that is very like light. You are a very light person. Even if you are not right now, when you meet this person, you probably will be. Because it's also a prediction, right? Another thing that they're going to like about you is how open you are. So they are very, very drawn to you, or they will fall in love with you because you are so freaking open to everything. There's something about you, like just the way that they are, like, oh, there's an opportunity, I want to find out what it is about. it's the same with you. It's the same with you. You're also a person like, hey, I want to try it out, like happy-go-lucky, you know, let's try it out. Let's see what happens, you know. So I feel like, oh, look at that. Subconsciously, their subconscious mind, they already know that you are the perfect match. But, you know, our conscious mind has to catch up with our subconscious mind. But when they meet you, they will know, their soul will know that you, both of you are a perfect match. And it's like both of you will have a lot of fun, but also both of you are like risk takers. Both of you like to try out things happy-go-lucky. And honestly, I see like, because both of you are so happy-go-lucky, is the outcome of that is that you're going to manifest something very big, like again, something like a golden opportunity, or both of you opening up something together, or both of you having like a very beautiful house, you know, because you both of you take risks, and that's why they're going to fall in love with you. Let's see. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is they are going to fall in love with you, because when they are with you, they're like when you are with them, or when they are with you, all of a sudden they feel like their weight is lifted off their shoulders. This also happens subconsciously, like sometimes when you talk to somebody, you feel very heavy or you feel like anxious, but when they are with you, it's a complete opposite. They will feel very light. They will feel like very light and pure and very happy-go-lucky. And it's almost like you help them to overcome, you help them to kind of like lift like a burden off their shoulders. I don't know what it is about, but they do carry something inside of them, and it's like very burdening. This could, you know, be like a truth that they have, or something that happened in their childhood that they really didn't get over until, you know, they meet you. But there's something about when they meet you, they almost feel like their burden is gone. You will calm down this person's mind, and you will calm them down, because I feel like they have been working a lot, and all of a sudden when you come into this person's life, they can have fun again. When you come into this person's life, they can have fun again. All of a sudden, you know, they have been working so much that they didn't take time out to have fun. But when they meet you, it's almost like now they can share, you know, what they worked for with you. But I also feel like you have a very healing energy. So when they are with you, all of a sudden, all their burdens are gone. They have no worries. They don't think about anything. Let's see, why are they going to fall in love with you? It's just, they feel like I told you, they feel like you're healing them with your presence. It's like, there's like like your aura when you are with them. It's your energy. And your energy is inviting this person in, right? And that's where they feel like they can like release anything and everything that they feel. I feel like you have like I feel like you have with the Hermit card here, I feel like you have an energy here of a healer. You are very caring. You're also the kind of person who would listen to them, and they feel like they can trust you. That's the thing. They have been betrayed by people. And with you, they will finally feel like, I can trust her, or I can trust him. It's something about your aura. With the Hermit card here as well, I also feel like, they have been looking for somebody that they can trust. They have been looking for somebody that they can share their risky ideas with. They have been looking for somebody who is in it for the fun, or not in it for the fun, but in it for the adventures. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Who's in it for the adventures and to come out as a winner, you know, risking something. And they have been looking for that, and they found you, you know, they found you. And again, they just love how you can listen to them, how you are so caring, and your energy is literally like pushing them to finally heal from certain things, healing from the betrayal as well, because I feel like they will carry this betrayal for a long time with them, like really like, wow, I can't trust people. And then you come in, and all of a sudden there's somebody even I feel like even your eyes, when they look into your eyes, they feel like I can trust her, you know, I can trust him. It's very beautiful. Okay, pile number 1. If you want to know more about it, definitely check out the second part that is about to come out. And yeah, I will even call it part number 2, so you guys know it's like a whole continuation, like a story almost. And we're going to look at why you are the one in this person's eyes and why the universe is bringing the both of you together. So if you're interested in that, I'm happy to see you in my next video. Bye! Hello my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose this beautiful seashell here. And we're going to look at who your true love is, what are their characteristics, what are they like, what they're currently going through, and why they will fall in love with you. So let's see. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. So this could be that you are a fire sign yourself, or this person will be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. What I pick up with that energy is that this person is somebody who, I feel like they have gone through a lot, so their life hasn't been really easy. They had to be strong a lot. So I feel this energy of like they had to be strong a lot. They're probably like somebody who went through a lot of difficulties, and because of that they are very strong. They have a very strong personality where they can tell you like, I went through this and I got out of it, and people will be like, wow, that's like a, you know, that's a lot, like you've been through a lot, you know, and I'm like almost surprised that you made it or how you did it, you know. Because with the King of Wands energy, I pick up this Aries energy, where Aries is all about warrior and all about fighting, all about competition, overcoming difficulties, overcoming challenges. So I feel like this person is very good at overcoming challenges. It's almost like not necessarily they're seeking challenges, but when they have challenges, they're not the person to give up. They're almost like, okay, challenge me, try me, you know. That's the attitude that I feel like. I feel like I'm picking up here that they almost chose to come to Earth to be faced with challenges because they wanted to know how strong they truly are. So it's all about finding out how strong they truly are. So they're very into developing strength in very difficult situations. They know how to handle difficult situations. They know how to get out of crisis and all of that. So I feel like when you get to know them, you will not know what they have been through, because when you will see them, they will probably look like a snack. To be completely honest, the King of Wands is very, very, very flirtatious, and I feel like when you meet them, they will be like very light and very cheeky and very flirtatious and all of that, and there will be a very strong magnetic energy between the two of you. Like you will be very drawn to that person sexually, vice versa. They will also be very drawn to you. So it's almost like you cannot even really absorb this person's personality, because you're just so mesmerized by the way that they look and the way that they smell. I also feel like they have like a very beautiful body and they smell good. So you will not even know how strong their character actually is. They have a very strong personality to the point where they can tell a lot of stories about what they've been through, you know. They will be this person that is a storyteller. They can tell you again, they can tell you a lot how they were coping with different things and how they got out of like very critical situations. So when you first meet this person, you will not see how deep their soul is. You will only see, wow, you're looking good. I like what I see. So that's the energy that I'm picking up, like when you guys meet, you know. But then all of a sudden when you guys talk with each other, it's like, wow, I didn't think that, I didn't know that, almost, you know. Also another thing, the King of Wands can sometimes be a player. So this could be that this person, you know, went around, tried different flavors, but then they got stuck with you. It's almost like you caught their eye and all of a sudden they knew why people commit, you know. Let's see. Oh, look at that, the warrior. Yeah, this person is definitely a warrior. This person went through a lot. They went through a lot. Let's see what it says. Strength skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Okay, self-sacrifice tells me that they probably, I feel here that they probably had to like sacrifice a lot. Maybe they didn't really have a childhood because they had to take care of their sisters and brothers, or maybe they had to start working very early. It's this energy of like they would do anything for the people that they love. So with the warrior energy, it definitely looks like their childhood was not easy, and they had to grow up very fast, and they had to like take on challenges very fast. They had to become disciplined very fast because of certain situations. But this made them very strong. They are a very strong person with a lot to tell, you know. With the alchemist, we also have the alchemist here. With that energy here, it says transformation of base motives and goes into golden wisdom. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So because they went through so much, when you listen to them, their wisdom, and when they tell you what they went through, because I feel like it's tough, and when they talk about what they learned along the way, their wisdom is like gold, you know. Their wisdom is even going to teach you how to see things from a different perspective. So I feel like what you will truly love about this person is how wise they are. You know, I also feel like they really learn to be humble. It's like this person is very, very, you know, good looking, and you would think this person's cocky and stuck up, but somehow they didn't turn out cocky and stuck up because they went through so much, which makes this person even more attractive to you, because they are very like down to earth, very they're very down to earth, and they're like they really appreciate certain things that look very small or that look like very mundane, you know. With the alchemist, I also feel like they want to turn their story to like a success story. For some reason, I feel like they want to turn their very hard story to a success story. So they're definitely like driven to make something good out of their life, to almost make like a success story from rags to riches, or from being broke to being a millionaire, or from, you know, being fat to being you know, a bodybuilder, something along those lines. There's a strong transformation with this person's energy. So they went from one extreme to the next extreme is what I'm feeling here. We also have the rescuer. This is very telling. They would do anything for their people, for their family. With the rescuer, this could literally be, I feel like they have this energy that they always want to save other people. But I feel like it's connected to their family, that they want to save their brothers or sisters from misery or from problems or something along those lines. But overall, this person is very like, they would give their heart, they would give their last t-shirt to make sure that another person is not cold. You know, they are very, 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 very giving, because I feel like they didn't have a lot when they grew up, or something happened, something traumatic happened that changed them into being a very humble person and to being a very deep, deep soul, you know. They do have scars, but they want to turn those scars into a success story is what I'm feeling here. So let's see, what is this person about, your true love? What are they about? Let's see. What are they about? Because I feel like what they're going to admire about you is your strength as well. So I feel like there's something about you. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. They didn't grow up having much. Their family or their parents tried, but it never worked. So this person knows the importance of willpower. This person I feel like this person, they grew up again, they didn't have much, they really had to struggle, their parents were struggling, but I also feel like that's when they found their power, that's when they found their willpower. No, I'm gonna turn my life around, I'm not going to end up like this. I also feel like their goal is like a happy home. Their goal is like a happy home and a happy family, because I feel like their family was not the best. There was something in their family that was, I feel like there was some struggle in the family. With the Hierophant energy, I also feel like this person, I feel like this person does care how other people see them, but they kind of are in this energy right now that it's not really about what other people think of them. So they finally are realizing it's not really what other people think of me, it's what I think of myself. And they want to make something out of their life. They want to make a success story out of their life. They are also about probably manifestation. They are about magic, manifestation, law of attraction. So what I'm picking up here is they know how to survive, to be honest. They know how to survive, but they no longer want to survive. They are about to thrive. So they are on their journey to thrive, you know. Let's see, what is this person like? 8 of Wands, yeah, fast growth. They're all about fast growth. This person might also be somebody who's reading a lot. They're reading a lot how to manifest, how to get there, how to make your dreams come true, how to crush your goals and stuff like that. They are very like, they have such a strong force and such a strong energy to succeed that they will succeed. Their energy is so strong. 8 of Wands, to me, tells me they're either writing a lot, like writing a lot of plans, or writing a lot, or they are reading a lot. But this is definitely about they want to get somewhere fast. So this is a fast mover, because I feel like they grew up and they couldn't really do much, but now they are in a position where they can do a lot, and that's where like all this energy is coming in. So they are very they have a lot of willpower. They are very driven. They know how to cope with difficult situations. They know how to get out of difficult situations. They are a manifestor. They know how to manifest. It's very strong energy here. Let's see, what is this person like? Queen of Swords. Yeah, they have a vision. They have a vision. They are a visionary. They do look at the future and they know what they want, or they are figuring out what they want. Okay, let's see what this person is currently going through. What is this person currently going through? What is this person currently going through? I also feel like they don't like the conventional way. So I feel like they're not really like into conventional jobs, because they feel like you, which is true, you work a lot but you don't get much, you know. So they're not really about like doing the conventional way. They will do something extraordinary, to be honest. So what are they currently going through? Okay, I feel like they're very peaceful right now with the 4 of Swords here. They're very peaceful right now. This could possibly be that they are sleeping a lot. Maybe they're sleeping a lot, or they are meditating. This person could also be somebody who's meditating, sleeping a lot, meditating a lot. Very peaceful. That's interesting. So I feel like they recently overcame a struggle and now they're just chilling. Like, oh my god, I'm just chilling. I'm just coming down, you know. What are they currently going through? Let's see. What are they currently going through? Okay, yeah. I feel like they don't want to deal with, honestly, with the Devil card here. I feel like they don't want to deal with this toxic energy outside right now. So they would rather stay at home, you know, and just chill and just like, you know, be very calm. But I also feel like they're currently going through this energy of like, I would rather take care of my mental health than to go out and have a drink or to go out and smoke. Do you know what I mean? Like they're kind of like realizing how they try to, you know, find peace in entertainment or peace in like going out and stuff like that, but they're finally realizing, wow, I'm actually really peaceful, or I really find my peace when I meditate, or I really find my peace when I'm at home and I'm really just, you know, doing some relaxation things, or like reading a book, or you know, sleeping a few hours more. So I feel like they're currently realizing and becoming very clear about toxic behavior that they have. Like, hey, I cannot continue to do that, because if I, you know, do that, then I would never get to my goals. But I more so feel like they are realizing what is helping them when it comes to their mental health and what is not helping them when it comes to their mental health. So I feel like their friends are calling them, hey, want to go out and stuff like that. And they're changing. Like they don't want to go out anymore. They don't want to party anymore. They don't want to drink anymore. They don't want to waste their time anymore. And they're going to tell their friends like, hey, I don't have time. But in actuality, they do have time. They just want to be on their own and to become clear about what their next step is. So there's a lot of clarity coming into this person's life about ideas. Yeah, ideas are coming into this person's life. And they don't want to deal with like, I feel like they don't want to deal with like their friends, because their friends are very competitive, or when they are with their friends, it's like all of their friends have shit to do, but they don't do it. Instead, they go out and, you know, talk about how things are shitty and stuff like that. And they're like, no, I don't want to complain anymore. I want to do something. Like, I don't want to. It's like they're going through this energy of like realizing that they are kind of like becoming different to their friends, you know. There's like a transformation happening where they no longer have the same values anymore. The values of them are changing. What they truly want, you know. So let's see. Now, for the beautiful question, why they will fall in love with you. Let's see. This came out fast, so I feel like this person will fall in love with you very fast. Okay, so we have the Lovers card here. Beautiful. Hey, we have the Lovers card here. For some of you, I feel like when they see you, there is something. Because I feel like when they see you, they will probably have the urge to have children, or they will probably have the urge to... So when they meet you is when they are realizing, I want a commitment, you know? They will realize, like, I have been living like a gigolo for the last couple of 5 years, and I really want a woman. Like, I want to be married, I want to be committed. Like, I don't want to have 3 women, I don't want to have 3 men, I want to be committed. So they're realizing that right before they meet you. And I feel this energy here that, I don't know why, but I'm seeing this person looking at you and you're just smiling. You're out with your friends and you look very beautiful. You look very beautiful and you're just having fun, and they're going to spot you. And something inside of them tells them, this is subconsciously, that they want to have children with you. There's something about you. Your aura is very motherly, or they're finally ready to have children, or they're finally ready to have a family, you know. So when they meet you, there's something sparked inside of them. With this a Lover's card, you can also see that there's like a huge angel up there, and this literally tells me that this person is not aware of it, but their spirit guides are guiding them to you, but they don't know. It's like your spirit guides are working together, your ancestors are working together. So I feel like when they meet you, there is something about your aura, something about your smile. They will fall in love with your smile. You will be very carefree. I'm seeing you, when they meet you like online, it will be a specific picture where you smile and it's like there's a greenery around you, or they will literally see you like in public. So they will fall in love with you, but because of your smile, because of them understanding that they want to have children, and there's something very motherly about you, you know, to the point where they feel like, wow, I really would love for her to have my children, you know. But I know that men do this subconsciously. I also feel like it's something about your smell. It's something about your smell. This could be a perfume that you wear, or this is your natural smell. There's something about your smell. Okay, why are they going to fall in love with you? Why are they going to fall in love with you? Yeah, carefree. I told you, there's something about you that is very carefree. Something about you that is, there's something about you that is very carefree. You are, it's like, I go out into the world. And this person loves that about you. They love how carefree you are. They love when you dance. They love when you smile. They love when you try on new clothing. I feel like you are very bubbly. And this person loves that about you. They love that about you. And with the Ten of Wands here, I feel with the Ten of Wands, they're going to fall in love with you because it's a little bit similar to pie number 1, but they will feel like they can kind of like let their shoulders drop and let the baggage drop, because you are so carefree that your energy is inviting them to be carefree as well. That's what they're going to love about you, and that's why they will fall in love with you. Okay, guys, so if you are interested to dive a little bit deeper about why they will fall in love with you, there will be a part 2 that I'm going to post very soon. I think like in 1 or 2 days. So there will be a part 2. Maybe it's already up. If it's already up, I will link it down below or up here. Yeah, and we're going to look at why you are the one in this person's eyes, and why the universe brought the two of you together. So if you are interested in that, I would love to see you in part 2 of this reading, because this is like a continuation. It's like a story, and I'm continuing that story in part number 2 and part number 3. So I would love to see you there, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number 3. So you chose this beautiful seashell here. We're going to look at the cards now. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords. What I'm feeling here is that it could either be you, that you are an air sign, or your true love will be an air sign. So Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius. I'm feeling here that your true love, the person that you're meant to be with, is very, very intelligent. They probably read a lot of books, and if they don't read a lot of books, they just they have had so many conversations with so many people that they really absorbed a lot of knowledge. So when you talk to that person, you will feel like, wow, I'm learning a lot. But also you probably will have this energy of like talking on the phone for 5 hours or chatting the whole day, because there's so much to talk about. They have a lot of interest, so the conversations just flow. They are very communicative. They know interesting topics to talk about, which comes very naturally. It's not like they try to do it. It's just naturally that they have a lot to say. They have a lot of knowledge. So you will love to talk to that person. You will have, again, 5-hour conversations every day talking about everything under the sun. But this person, again, is also very intelligent. So this person might have like very high degrees or like a high title, or they do read a lot, or they're really into like podcasts or learning new things. They are also very innovative. So they do think long term. They're probably also very interested in like future vision, or what the future will look like in 20 or 30 years. So there's a lot of energy when it comes to like innovation. So this person probably is somebody who is very interested in how things were invented, you know, because again, this person is all about like intellectual stimulation. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot to talk about with this person. They're going to teach you a lot as well. They might also be somebody who's literally teaching, or they could be a public speaker, or they could be somebody who does seminars or teaches other people, you know, how to create a website or something like that. But let's see what else your true love is about. Let's see what they're about. What is your true love about? Who are they? What are their characteristics? Oh, child wounded we have here. It says, awakens compassion and desire to serve others. Wounded children opens the learning path of forgiveness. Interesting. So I feel like this person is they're very caring. So I feel like they're very compassionate. They think about, what is going on with the world, and they do care about, the mess in the world. Like they're very moved by, let's say when children don't get education or something like that. They are very, very compassionate, and they feel very, very connected to children. So there's something about that they want to, okay, I'm getting it. So they're also somebody who wants to make sure that their children get the best education possible so that they can, excel in life. But they're also about they want to protect their children. So they feel like this world is a little bit toxic and they want to protect their children. Maybe you also have this energy. They want to protect their children from, influences, but they're also very into that topic, how the world is not built and not very, how the world is not meant for children, because I feel here that they really do care about all these things that are very toxic, like toxic rap music or toxic lyrics, and why would you play this in front of a child, So they might even be very protective of their siblings. They probably have siblings and trying to make sure that their siblings are on the right path, that their siblings are on the right path is what I'm feeling here. Let's see, what are they about? Destroyer. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Yeah, so this person knows when to catch themselves when they they know when they're bullshitting themselves. They're I'm gonna stop with my own bullshit. That's the type of person that they are. I feel here that they are preparing for a new life. So they're literally right now finding out, what do I want my life to look like? And I also feel like that's why they come up with this energy of, I want to make sure that my children live in a good neighborhood, that they have a good education, So I feel this energy of this person is all about releasing what is not good, and then finding better habits, or finding a better way to live your life. So I feel like this person is very health conscious. They're very health conscious about what is good and what is not good, what is toxic, what is not toxic. So they do express that. They do express that even with themselves. So they will catch themselves seeing that, what you're doing is not really pushing you towards a better life. So they will catch themselves and say hey, I need to stop, I need to change, With the Hermit card here, yeah, they could be a Virgo, although we have air, but we have different zodiac signs. We have seek solitude to focus intentionally on inner life, source personal creativity. Yeah, so they're currently right now, this person is somebody who doesn't mind to be alone, because they feel like when they are alone that they have a very clear mind, so they don't mind to be alone. So I feel like they are somewhat a loner, but they're also somebody who's really, really, really about other people. They do care. They really feel like an Aquarius, because Aquarius are very considerate of other people, but they also like to be on their own. So they do take their time when they're alone to make sure that they are creating their new life. They are about to make and create their new life, and you are part of this person's new life, But I feel like they somewhat take care of children, or they take care of their siblings, or they do think about I want my children to live in an environment that is, healthy and, is really pushing them to become the best version of themselves, So let's see. Let's get some more information about what your true love is about. What are they like? Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. New opportunities, new life, new house, new country. They're all about the new stuff right now. See what they're... Oh, look at that. I feel like they are an idealist. Do you say that? So they want everything picture perfect. They might be a perfectionist, but they feel like they want things to be picture perfect. They want to have the picture perfect family with the white fence or whatever you say that. Not because like to look good for other people, because they truly desire a healthy family and happy and healthy children, you know, and a happy home. They do really, really care for that. This is really like their long-term vision, to have a happy family, to have a happy wife, you know. So I feel this energy that this person is, again, they are very childlike themselves, but they also sometimes reflect upon like who they were as a child and what they would have wanted their parents to do, or what they would have wanted the world to be like when they were a child. But they're definitely they're definitely very romantic. They're very romantic. They probably do want to have children. They do think about like, oh, you know, if I had my wife, if I had my man, what would my children look like, you know. So they're definitely ready to have a child, or they feel very, they feel very connected. So when you guys have children, your child and, you know, your husband, your wife, they will be best friends, you know. It's a very, they will have a very beautiful connection. I also feel like this person is very, they are very joyous and happy, but they also know when to be serious. So they have both sides. They have a side where they are very cheerful and very happy, and when they do goofy things, but on the other side they also know when to get serious and when things have to get done, you know. What are they like? Let's see. What are they like? They might also have a vision of moving to a country that is sunny, or they want to live somewhere where it's sunny. Oh yeah, they do take things into their own hands. So this person is like a visionary, in a sense where they envision, this is what my life is going to look like, and that's where they're going to put their action. So I feel like they are in solitude right now. They're not going outside right now. They're not really like, they're really taking this time at home to create their new life, and they are all about, when they see an opportunity, that they're going to go for this opportunity. They will send applications to get like to get a very good job. But I also feel like they might start to become they might start to become an entrepreneur, or they might want to have like a side hustle. They do work for somebody, but they also want to make money with their own ideas or something like that with this energy here. They might be a sun in Aries is what I'm feeling here. Why are there so many zodiac signs coming up? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they are very, very connected to their siblings. Very connected to their siblings, or they really love children. I keep feeling that they really love children for some reason. But overall, I feel this person is very reflective. Like they reflect a lot about, or they really reflect on what they are doing and how this is helping them to become the best version and helping them to create the life that they really envision. So this is a person who takes on the challenges. This is a person who takes on competition to get where they want to go. They do initiate, they do get to work, they do start things, because again, they feel like only them, they can create a new life, and they can create the life that they really truly want. So yeah, let's see. We're going to look at what they're currently going through in life. Let's see. What is this person currently going through in life? Okay, yeah, they're expanding. So I feel like their plans might have changed because of the whole COVID situation. So their mind is expanding. It's almost like they had an awakening, like, wow, my plans really don't work out no more. And now I have to create like a new life, a new vision. Like or maybe they had like an awakening that they really want to do something else with their life now that everything happened. So their mind is expanding, like they're at home and their mind is expanding with a lot of ideas and a lot of directions that they want to go. I feel like they also might think about relocating. I keep picking that up. Yeah. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel this energy here that they might literally have two things going on. They might have their own job and starting their own business, or they might have two jobs, or there's something about a side hustle, or they, you know, sell something on the side. But overall, they are very balanced to the point where like they do manage their finances very well. And I feel like overall everything is good with that person. With the Four of Swords, they are very peaceful, probably sleeping a lot, resting a lot. Let's see. King of Cups. Look at that. I feel like they're dreaming. I feel like they're dreaming about their true love. This person is kind of like very romantic. You wouldn't know. When you meet this person looks like they're all about, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say that they're cold, but they would come off as smart and intelligent and talkative. But then when you get to know that person, this person is quite dreamy, like, I want to have my own child, I want to have my own son, and stuff like that. And all of a sudden you see like, wow, you are very family oriented. I never knew, you know, very family oriented. I feel like they do dream about their true love. They do dream like, oh, what would it be like if my true love was next to me? That's literally like, they're very like dreamy. They dream of their true love. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel here it's almost like they are ready for an adventure. It's like they're dreaming about when they can finally go on adventures again, when they can finally travel again. But they're also dreaming about what it would be like to meet you, what it would be like to finally meet their true loves, what I'm feeling here. So there's a lot of like imagination, dreaming, but also a lot of like planning, because I feel like their plans have been crushed and now they are rethinking you know, what is going on in their life and how they want to change things. Now let's see why they're going to fall in love with you. Now I'm going to make a part 2 where I will dive a little bit deeper. So the question will be, why are you the one in this person's eyes, and why the universe brought the two of you together. This will be in a part 2 video. I will also call it part 2 so you guys know it's like a continuous story, you know. So yeah, but let's dive a little bit into it now. Why is this person going to fall in love with you? Let's see. I feel like both of you have the same visions. Come to find out that both of you want to relocate to the same country, or both of you have like the same goal, end goal. Like both of you have the same goal, something along those lines. Both of you have the same goal. And I also feel like you're going to challenge this person with your views, like the way you perceive the world and the way you see the world and what you've been through. I feel like you will kind of enlighten this person. You would tell this person some things where they're like, wow, that was really good, that was really deep, you know. So I feel like you will impress this person with the way you speak, but also because there's like a light bulb going on in their mind when you talk. So that's going to be like a moment where they will feel like, wow, I really want to be with her, I really want to be with him. But also because both of you have the same goals, I also feel like you might have even the same ideas, like the same ideas in a sense where both of you maybe wanted to create the same things, but it's similar but also different. But it's like both of you are on the same page. Both of you are on the same page. Let's see. Why are you going to fall? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Oh, this person is going to fall in love with you quick. The Ace of Cups, I just feel like when they will look at you as like a gift. So they will be very proud of you is what I'm picking up here. They will be very proud of you. They probably show you off to their friends and to their family. Because I'm feeling here it's because so you guys are talking and there's something going on, like when you talk, it's like a light bulb, it's like a switch moment. But I also feel like you will turn this person's world around. All of a sudden they're in love. So this will even, I feel like they will even not, they think about like, oh, it would be nice to meet this person and to be in a relationship and to have my true love by my side. That's what they're thinking now. But when they meet you, it will hit them. It will hit them. They will not know what's going on. They will be head to toe in love with you. Wow. And I feel like it's because both of you have the same ideas. Like, you guys might catch each other finishing sentences, or like, wow, I also wanted to do that. Like, wow, I also thought about doing that. Or like, wow, I have the same goals. And when this happens, when this conversation happens, it's over. This person is absolutely freaking in love with you. You know, it's like they never felt this intense about a person. Oh, okay. I'm also feeling here there might be competition a little bit here. So there might be people that also want you. When this person is coming into your life, there might also be like other people interested in you and you're talking to other people. And I feel like they, how can I say that? I feel like this makes you even more attractive. I told you, like, they want to show you off, like, she is mine, he is mine, you know. They want to, like, they feel so intense about you that they don't want to deal with any competition. That's when they're going to find out that they truly love you, because the way that they feel about you is so intense and they don't even know what hit them. They're like, I've never been this freaking in love with a person. Like, what is going on? Like, their whole world is upside down, because I feel like they've been focused on making their life the way that they want to, and being very logical about it, and being very like strategic about it, that when you come, it's like a hit. It's like all of a sudden they cannot even think straight. All of a sudden they get jealous, although they don't get jealous. All of a sudden they have all these kinds of emotions, you know. So I feel like they're going to fall in love with you because, again, it comes through a conversation that both of you have about the same ideas, about the same goals. And all of a sudden they're like, I don't want to deal with no competition. I want her to be mine, you know. Whoo! Intense. Okay, guys, I hope you like this reading, and I would love to see you in part 2, where we find out why the universe brings the two of you together. And I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. You chose this beautiful seashell here, and we're going to look at the cards. What is your true love about? What are they like? Why they're going to fall in love with you, and what they're currently going through in life. So we have the King of Cups. Very romantic, very, very intense with their feelings. Like, this person, King and Queen of Cups. So either way, like, if you like females, this is going to be the Queen of Cups. If you like males, this is going to be the King of Cups. But this person is, I feel like this person is like not a hopeless romantic, because I don't want to say hopeless romantic, because it's hopeful romantic, okay? But anyway, this person is very, very intense with their feelings. Like, they're very nostalgic. This is the kind of person that will look at pictures, or would want to have pictures of you in their pocket or around them. This is the kind of person that is just very intense with their feelings anyway. So just in general in life, because this person is probably like a water sign. So they are very intuitive, very loving. They have a very lovely vibe around them. So they are very soft with their voice, very calm, making sure that everybody's feeling peaceful and stuff like that. So I feel like they are very, people get along with this person very easily, but also they are very intense with their emotions. So sometimes you would say something that is like a, not really meant like, you know, a joke, and they don't get the joke, and it's actually hurting them, you know. So I feel like they might be a little bit sensitive, but they're also matured. So that was like the earlier them, and now they grew to become mature, and they grew to become the master of their emotions, to actually use their emotions to create something beautiful. This might also be somebody who's an artist or somebody who's like following their dreams because they are very heartfelt. They do go with their feelings. They also go with the flow. So they are most likely very naturally in sync with the universe, or like very in sync, like getting synchronicities and all of that. They are just at the right place at the right time because they just flow with the universe, you know. I feel like overall this person is very harmonious, and again I keep feeling this energy of like somebody that is very easy to get along with. But let's see what else this person is about. Give me a second. So what is this person like? They're also not afraid to say that they love you. So they would say, I love you. They would probably make also the proposal very romantic and very heartfelt, you know. They'll probably also cry when their child is making like the first steps. Or they would cry when they see you in your wedding dress, you know. Let's see. What is this person about? What are their characteristics? We have the judge here. Yeah, this person wants to make sure that everybody's feeling safe, that everybody's feeling happy. They always want to make like the right decision, so they do take care, they do consider other people's emotions, which makes them like very, very loving and caring, you know. Because it says balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Yeah, so even if they are in a position of power, you know, as a manager in a company, they would never try to hurt their colleagues, you know. So this is a person, even if they are in a position of power, even if they are the man, you know, they would never, I feel like there's no toxic masculinity. They are the opposite of toxic masculinity. They are this person that knows, okay, I'm physically stronger, so I'm going to take care of a woman, or I'm going to take care of my woman, you know. So this is not about like I'm the man, but it's more so like it's my responsibility as a man to make sure that my wife is coming home safe. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a different vibe is what I'm picking up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're very pure. I felt it. We have the Virgin here. Sorry. We have the Virgin here, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Yeah, they're very pure. I don't know why, what they did, if they meditate, if they cleanse, if they just if it's just natural to them, but they are very pure, very pure. I don't know why. Very interesting. You are going to look at this person like, how considerate can a man be? You know, it's like, how considerate can a man be? How caring can a man be? Or like, you know, how much this person listens to you. You're going to be in shock how emotionally intelligent this person is, considering other people and stuff like that. With the Virgin card, I feel like they don't smoke, they don't drink. Yeah, with the Virgin card, they don't smoke, they don't drink. They're not really interested in that. You know, not that it's a bad thing, but they keep their body pure and they don't like to drink, they don't like to smoke. They probably also like to eat healthy or take care of their health, something along those lines. Let's see. I'm just wondering why this person is so freaking pure, because I can feel it. It's like, even I am surprised, like, wow, what is... This could also be somebody who has a job that they really love, because sometimes when you have a job that you don't like, all of a sudden you're grumpy for no reason. So I feel like this person does have a job that they like, and therefore they are very like balanced, very harmonious, you know. We also have here the orphan. It says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Okay, so this person might have moved out of home very early, or they might even relocate it to another country very early. So this person they know how to do things on their own. They don't depend on nobody. It's almost like they know that they can do it on their own. Again, I feel like this person either moved out of their home very early, so they know how to cook for themselves, they know how to manage their bills and stuff like that. They are very like independent. But with the child orphan, again, I feel like they had to grow up fast, or they had to move out early, or they had to relocate early, or they didn't even live with their parents, so they lived with their aunt, and the aunt was always at work. So they managed, like, you know, even as a young child, they did everything for themselves, you know. We also have the Thief here. It says, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Oh, do you know what? This person's language is words of affirmation. So this person will push you. They will tell you every day how beautiful you are, how capable you are of fulfilling your dreams. They will, such a lovely energy. They will tell you, you can do this, you look beautiful, wow, you're doing great, you know. This is a person who is really about pushing other people to, you know, almost like putting them on a pedestal, but because they truly feel like that, they truly feel like, wow, this person is special. And it's not just about you, they love you, but it's about also they cherish and appreciate other people. They would say, hey, I appreciate your work. Even as a boss, they would say, I really appreciate your work, you really did great today, instead of a boss that only cares for numbers and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the type of energy that I'm picking up here. This person will also, if you have any insecurities or if you have any doubts, this person will be the reason why you overcome insecurities. Not that you should depend on that person, because just as this person is very independent, you should also be very independent. But what I'm trying to say is here that they're going to kind of like, how can I say that? They're going to be your backbone, the person that is standing behind you, the person that is going to take pictures of you when you want to apply for a model agency. This is the person who is going to, you know, help you to go on a diet, and they would also go on a diet with you, you know. This is a person that really supports you and doesn't want you to think anything negative about you, because I feel like this person, like the thief of joy is what I'm hearing, the thief of joy. Comparison. Oh, okay. I just heard comparison, the thief of joy. So you might be a person who is you are comparing yourself to other women or other people, and this person would be like, don't do that. It's the thief of joy, and you know, I love you the way you are. So they're all about like appreciating an individual as their own, you know, and not to compare other people. So maybe I feel like that's something that they can teach you, like how you will not compare yourself to other people anymore. But overall, they have a very beautiful energy. I love it. Let's see what else they are about. What is their true love about? Let's see, we have the Magician here. A manifester. What are they about? What are they like? Let's see. What are they like? Let's see. King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. They know how to make money. Look at that. They know how to make money. They know how to manifest wealth, money, a good position in the company. Interesting. So they are not only emotionally intelligent, but also very business-minded. Isn't that a beautiful combination? Let's see what they're about. Let's see what they are about. Okay, Ace of Swords. I think every pile had the Ace of Swords. It's very interesting. I feel like all of you, your true love, like whatever pile you're watching, they are very focused on the future, very clear about what they want. So they're very clear about what they want, and they also speak what they want. So they would tell you that they love you again. They would tell you that they want to be in a relationship. They would tell you that something is going on with them, or they're not feeling well, you know. They would be the person, you see that they're not doing well, and you ask them what's going on, and they're going to tell you, that's what's going on, that's why I don't feel good, you know. Okay, interesting. I also feel like here, yeah. So this person overall is very very harmonious oriented. So they love to be with people, they love to have a gathering. I'm also seeing for some reason, like, you know, when you guys move in, that they will throw a party to, you know, have a gathering and stuff like that, you know, in case that's possible. But they like to be around people, they like to be around their family, they like to be around friends, like a big circle of friends and stuff like that. They really like to like talk to other people, and just be in the crowd, to be in the crowd of people that they love is what I'm feeling here. With the Knight of Swords, I feel here they are making moves when it comes to their money. They're making moves when it comes to their stability, how to make money, how to manifest money. So they are very fast once they are clear in their mind what they want. They are very fast about their actions, so they do take actions very fast. Okay, let's see. We are going to look at what they are currently going through in life, and then we're going to look at why they will fall in love with you. Okay. So I'm feeling what they're currently going through. Wow, there is a lot going on in this person. Wow. There's a lot going on in this person's life. I feel like they're actually spending a lot of time with their family right now. They are a lot with their family, with their parents and stuff like that. I feel like because they are about to move, or they are about to leave the country, or they plan on leaving the country, and that's why they take care of their family currently. So I feel this energy of like they are a lot with their family right now. They're really doing well in life. I don't know, they manifested some very beautiful energy. Like they are really doing well in life. They have beautiful friends, they have a beautiful family, there's a big energy here. I feel like they have good karma. They have been doing the right things for a long time, and now they're harvesting this energy of like feeling good about themselves and feeling good about their decisions and feeling good about who they are as a person. They are very pure. Again, when you are very pure and you make decisions that really are in alignment with your heart, that's when you feel fulfilled in life, you know. So what I feel like they're currently going through right now is spending a lot of time with their siblings, with their family, with people that they truly love. And but again, around them is a lot going on. So their spirit guides are guiding this. Like this person is guided by their spirit guides right now to go to a specific destination here. I don't know what this is about, but they have a mission and they are about to find out what their mission is, or their spirit guides are currently trying to, you know, push this person into a specific situation or direction. This is what they're going through right now. But overall, I feel here everything is going well in their life, honestly. I feel like this person is just very high vibrational, very pure, very like making the right decisions and therefore having the right outcomes, you know. Let's see. One more. What are they currently going through? Okay. Okay, so interesting. They have everything, but they don't have you. To be honest, they have everything, but they don't have you. Like, they don't just want to be with their friends, they want to be with their true love, is what I'm feeling here. So they're sometimes like a little bit grumpy. Not grumpy, I would say they sometimes feel like, man, when am I the one who is married? When am I the one who has, you know, their true love by their side? So they sometimes think about it, they sometimes get a little bit frustrated, like because they don't have you in their life yet. But overall, it's like this person, they're thriving, to be honest. They have very good karma. Like even their spirit guides are very like happy with their decisions and what they do in life. Okay, let's see. Now let's get to the very interesting question of why they're going to fall in love with you. Let's see. Why are they going to fall in love with you? We have the King of Cups twice. Oh yeah, I feel like you guys might meet online. You guys might meet online with the Eight of Wands, but if not, I feel this energy here that the person's going to fall in love with you during a conversation. Like when you guys have conversations of like 5 hours on the phone or chatting the whole day, that's when they're going to feel like, wow, I'm in love. It's like they're literally waiting for your text messages, or they're literally waiting to see you, but I feel more so like they're literally waiting to talk to you again. So it's almost like they are very sure about their feelings. First of all, they already know, like, wow, I really want to talk to her. I really want to know what her day was like. I want to know what her favorite breakfast is like. They want to know everything about you. They want to know everything about you. And that's when they will realize, like, wow, I really am in love with that person. I also feel like you have a lot to talk about, like you have a lot of interesting things to say, or there's something about you where you guys can really have a beautiful conversation here. Where are they going to fall in love with you? Let's see. I feel like there's also some energy of like they have to wait for you. I don't know if you would tell this person, hey, let's talk before we meet, or there's something about that they have to wait for you, and because of that they will fall in love with you even more in the process of waiting for you. I don't know what that is about. Why are they going to fall in love with you? Yeah, because they want to rush they want to rush things. They want to be in a relationship with you from the beginning, but you might even tell this person, like, hey, let's date for, like, let's see, for the next 2 weeks and stuff like that. And this whole situation makes them fall in love with you even more, because maybe they are used to going into a relationship very fast, but with you it's different, you know. Let's see, where are they going to fall in love with you? Interesting. Oh yeah, because they cannot figure you out. I feel like they cannot figure you out, and you kind of leave them questioning, like you leave them thinking, what is she doing, what is he doing, because you don't let this person in immediately, and that's what's going to spark this energy in this person, like, oh my god, you know. I'm also feeling here you have a very strong aura, so there's something about you. You are very independent. Now I'm feeling it. You are very independent. Like, you're like, I don't need a man, you know. But still, you are very caring and very loving, but you still have the I don't need a man attitude. And it's drawing this person in like crazy. They love that. They love that. So it's like, I can handle things on my own, you know. And I feel like this person might be so overwhelming with their love and stuff like that, that you will be like, ooh, I need to take a step back, you know. Not because you don't love this person, but it's more so about like, you don't want to be tricked again. Do you know those kind of like things, you know, when you meet all those fuck boys, they are just as sweet, you know. So you're like, okay, let me take a step back. I don't want to fall in love too fast, you know. And that's what this person is going to feel even more drawn to you in this whole process of waiting for you and not knowing where this is going, because you're not very clear. So they are very clear with their what they want, but you're not very clear because you're still trying to figure things out. But what they truly love about you is what they love about you is how much fun they can have with you. So they feel like they can have a lot of fun with you, but they also feel like you're very mature, or you're very independent. You're not just for fun, but you're also somebody that has a lot to say, has a voice, you know. Like when you speak, it's a very strong energy. Like they want to listen to your story and what you've been through and stuff like that. But overall, I feel this energy here, like you might also be somebody who has like a different look every day, or you look very different from day to day, which is what they're going to love about you, like how different you look every day. They're also going to love about you how creative you are. So you might also be an artist, so they will love your creativity as well. And how like I feel like okay, I got it now. Your personality is so complex that they cannot fully figure you out. You're not the easy girl, you're not the easy guy. There's so much about your personality, there's so much in your life. You might even be occupied with different things that you cannot come to this person, like, you know, you have a lot to do and stuff like that. You have a lot to create. And then this person's like, wow, she's so independent, she does so many things, she's really doing her thing, you know. And then, but they find themselves waiting for your text message, and they're like, wow, I'm waiting for her text message, like what's going on? Like I cannot stop thinking about her, you know. I want her to be mine. But you will maybe like tell this person again, let's just see where this is going, even like a little bit flirty, and they're like, okay, I'm good with that, but inside they're like, no, please be mine, you know. Whew, that was intense as well. Okay guys, so I hope you like this reading, and I would love to see you in part 2. In part 2 we're going to look at, the question is in part 2 in the next video, why you are the one in this person's eyes, and why the universe brings the two of you together. So if you're interested in that, I would love to see you in my next one. And yeah, bye.